It's the time to get down.
I said, turn that thing down and get ready for school.
I don't hear anything. I mean, I hear something in my ear, and then look at this blue screen. What are you doing, man?
I'm fixing that shit. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Coffee, the show that comes to you live and unscripted, all the way from the chocolate Milky Way. Hey, you know how it is. It's Monday, right? That's right. I can go to bed late, too. Get your ass up. That's right. It's time for Morning Coffee, everybody, the show that comes to you live and unscripted. That's right. It's a special day in the neighborhood, because the sax man cometh. And I'm not lying. We got Paul Russo in the studio today. Where's my clap?
Oh, now you got to bend over and clap.
That sounded funny, Vic.
I know.
Let's say it's going to be a celebration in the studio, though, today, because we're going to visit the life of Paul Russo, one of my favorite, if not my favorite, saxophone players.
Certain parts of my life.
All these we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be crazy, Vic.
Oh, you know what? I always have a saying. I have a wonderful saying. I want you guys to follow this. Just hear me now. This world needs an enema. Always think about cleansing yourself. Be true to the game. Should I announce good news or bad news, or should I just wait for you because you're not going to give me anything good anyway, right?
Can I leave before the enema?
No. All of us older folks. We know you're dying.
I don't know what y'all had in mind, but I thought it was just like supposed to be a little studio thing. And you talking about enemas. What it do?
That's right. We're concerned for your colon. Colon concern.
Like I said, it's one of those Mondays, you guys. Welcome to Morning Coffee. We're having a good time. You know, we're going to surprise you with the gift of artistry because Mario and I can't do anything but stand up here and look good, looking bad. You feel like that, Mario?
Man, it's going to be wonderful. Not only are we going to get a chance to listen to the music, the new CD, talking about Naked in Public, everybody. Paul Russo's. Who the hell is it? I only had... Listen, I start the day off with 2 Red Bulls and a Viagra.
Yeah, right. Coffee. Morning coffee show. Yeah.
Naked in public. Hey, but we're going to get to the hot picks too, Vic, right?
Yeah, you know, I always like to give you guys a surprise. We bring the hot picks because we think men don't look at pictures and get happy. But we do get happy.
Happy times.
Happy times? Is that what it is? Oh, wait a minute. I got one more thing. I got to cover something. You know, we can't have a Monday unless we talk about football. Am I right, you guys?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
All right, so let me ask you now. What's your favorite sport, Paul? Okay, next.
I was going to say, wait. Basketball, I'm sorry.
Be cool.
Basketball.
You know what? I had to end it on him because he was hesitating. When you hesitate, man.
Is it Laker
No,
fan?
I knew. It's just the height thing. You know what I mean? I didn't want to jump in on it. You know, promoting, tall guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
There you go. They're evil. That's because they're evil, Paul. That's because they're evil.
That's so true.
Evil.
That's
Welcome.
Right. Men wasn't meant to be that tall. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be around my height.
There you go.
See?
5'7". Anybody that know me, don't call in here telling me I'm lying. I was 5'7" in high school. I'm still 5'7". I swear to it.
Everybody, as you can see, it's a wonderful day. Take a look once again, everybody. That's our guest for the day, Paul Russo, everybody.
There we go.
That's right, the sax man coming. Man, Paul, thank you. Welcome, buddy. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling.
It's getting there.
Y'all want to give me coffee this morning. Nobody want to drink coffee in the morning.
He's a musician. You know how they live. That's right. I understand, man. Well, like I said, it's always a thing when we're waking up, so it's a day. I know for those of you who are on Facebook, and you saw some of Paul's entries last night, the whole thing was getting up this morning and getting over here. I know.
Oh, this ungodly hour. People actually are alive at this time. I'm just turning the TV off, getting ready to go to sleep.
Well, you guys, this is going to be a very special day because today we get a chance to do the kind of a show that I don't get to do that often because it's someone not only that I know very well personally, that I've actually recorded in the studio. That's why this is a dream interview for me because Paul Russo, for many of you who do follow Hensley Foster Project, know that he has graced every CD project that I have ever recorded, even from the early days. And so to get a chance to have him come on today and talk about his new project, Naked in Public, so we're going to get a chance to do all of that and share some of the old experience, get to know some of the things about Paul's past, whatever he wants to share growing up. But we're going to definitely get a chance to preview the new CD, and I also get a chance to showcase some of the videos. Because I recorded, in my early days of video recording, one of the people that was part of those video recordings, even though we did it more in the background because we didn't want to interfere with his tracking, was Paul Russo. So I have actually videotapes of him tracking that we did from the day, and let me tell you, remarkable, remarkable, remarkable.
Yeah, those are the days before we punched. You just say, okay, record and play, and whatever happened. That was the reason behind this title, Naked in Public. It had nothing to do with nudity. It's just like, you play, whatever happens. You like naked in front of people.
There you go.
Playing. Every time you walk out on stage, it's like people looking at you and they watching everything you do. Everything you do. And you feel like sometimes you ain't got no clothes on. Depending on where the women are looking. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I had to look down sometimes. Am I showing? Because, I got a saxophone here. You want to look at it? That's the reason I'm here.
Eyes were dropped. Well, we're going to get, that's right, Paul's going to tell us about the making of this new CD. We're going to get a chance to get into his life. For those of you who are watching for the first time out there, the way this show is sort of set up, we do an opening segment. Then we do a part where we get a chance to really get in depth with our artists, and we call that sipping and schmoozing. So that'll be coming up after the opening monologue segment where we do our announcements and all that kind of stuff. And then we have a new sports. Paul's going to stick around for that. And the hot picks. So it's going to be a crazy day. A lot of stuff, Vic, right?
Yeah,
All right. So today's date is October 3rd, 2011. And the slogan of the week, as has been the slogan of the week for the last 3 weeks, mostly because I keep forgetting to change the slogan. So the slogan of the week, the brain is the second thing to go. Okay. The earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. That's Gandhi. And that's our slogan of the week. Okay. The trending topics, we'll skip all that stuff. But Vic, we have to let everybody know that we're adding things to the page. We have a new online video question and answer page. Check it out. If you go to look on the menu bar, it says video Q&A. You know what that means? That means you can go online, post a video question. It'll record you right there. Then I get to come behind that and post a video answer. And this software, I just installed it yesterday. We're testing it out. It's a new software that's supposed to allow for artists to interact with their fans, again, from their phone. So I'm testing this out so that people like Paul will be able to use this on their phone to actually get video questions, comments from fans, and then respond to them. Again, all for free. Have I ever asked you? No. All right, so I just want you to know that, okay?
So I wonder
get a new phone now?
Well, oh, that's cold.
Yeah, you might have to get a new phone.
Well, wonder if nobody asked any questions.
Well, that's another story. I went on Facebook and told them to answer some questions, okay? Now, I want you guys to know that we got some stuff coming up during the week. We got some new videos from Mac McAllister, the G&M Bureau Chief. By the way, we have a very active chat room. For those of you out there, we invite you to join in the chat room. We can see you, and we interact with you. This morning, we have Mac McAllister, the G&M Bureau Chief, all the way from Port Townsend, Washington. Up there, he's in the studio. Mac, DJ himself extraordinaire. He's the director, producer of the Retro Jazz and Blues Show, the #1 Retro Jazz and Blues Show on the internet. And he produces it every Saturday. And so he's in the booth. He's in the chat room. So everybody get on in there, join with us. And Vic.
Yes, sir.
I think it's time to do that other thing we do.
It's the part that since nobody will talk about you, you talk about yourself, right?
Yes.
That's how you do it, right?
That's right. It's the song, the time that we call foreplay. Just a very few special moments to seduce your mind because we feel like if you're going to be with us, if you're going to be spending this time, you need to know what the hell you're watching. Hey, Did you realize that all of this that we're doing right now is really to show you what you should be doing with internet television? Our slogan here is it's not what Mario and Vic are doing with internet television. It's what you could and what you should be doing with internet television your damn self. That's right. You know you got that book. Your sister's got that book. Your mom's got the cake business. You got your job, the new CD. You need to promote. And I'm telling you that we did this show just to show you that you can do it almost like we do. That's right, I'm putting it all out there. The story is free. The how-to is free. I'm gonna challenge everybody because it is a revolution. But when I built this platform, and it could go live all over the internet like we're doing, you know what? I had no shows, and I had no help. So I went to the one man that I knew I could trust, and that was Victor Allen. And then with Victor Allen's help, we began to shape and formulate. But again, we had no shows. So we went to friends that we had. We said, please, would you give us a show? And they said, I don't really get it, Mario. I don't really get it. I'm having trouble getting on the internet, the DSL. So we made our own shows, but we didn't know that it would catch on. 2.8 million views cumulative later. Here we are, Paxdale TV, two brothers in the ghetto coming to you live, doing it. Well, Victor, actually, we're next to the ghetto.
No. We're two brothers almost in the ghetto.
Almost in the ghetto.
Yes.
We're not in the ghetto, but we can smell the smoke.
We're all near Crenshaw.
We have one brother from the ghetto. Y'all can brag. But I'm just around the corner. Where you think you at, man?
As you can see, we in the hood. That's what Paul said. Hey, but check it out, you guys. When you look at this, remember, we're doing this, and there are no cameramen. There are no audio or sound technicians. There's no cleanup crew. We are the two. We're coming to you live. We are doing something that is unheard of. And while I am the ship captain, Victor Allen is the co-captain. He stands over there live on the air while working two, not one, two video switchers, 6 cams. I got 7 PCs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are multitasking on steroids. But we call this virtual experience mood control. And our slogan is program, deprogram, and reprogram. That's right. So take a look. Remember, this show will be rebroadcast in its entirety at 6 p.m. And check it out. If you haven't had enough of Paul Russo, if you haven't gotten enough of Naked in Public, you can go on the internet and watch it over and over and over again. And not only that.
Well, that just ended this interview. Thanks a lot, Mario.
You can go and watch Paul and get to see him and follow him, and it's going to be all over Facebook because this is a celebration today of Paul Russo. So remember, when you ask us why, because this revolution will be televised, and ultimately, we are in control. Why? Because we are living the dream and we are doing the impossible.
Oh yeah, you feel proud now, don't you?
I do, man.
You know, I've never heard anyone do a self-monologue that long. You know, it's just like, I'm going to talk about what I do. And I'm going to talk about pimping you, Vic. And I'm going to talk about all the people I'm pimping. I'm going to bring Paul in here. I'm going to pimp him, too. That's what he said this morning.
Excuse me? Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Excuse me.
I don't know that. You have to deal with Vic.
Okay.
You have to deal with Vic on some of these.
First of all, he talks about enemas. Now he's talking about we're going to pimp Paul.
I know. And that Brian, that has like a little, kind of a little,
I'm looking for
that
the
actually
dope, man.
kind of works. Pimp Paul.
Pimp Paul.
That's like a new CD. You just have to wear a different outfit. Pimpin'
Yeah.
Paul. Pimpin' Paul.
I told you it was going to be a little bit different. I
Russo
told you,
gets
man.
pimped.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
That's the next album.
Everybody get in there in the chat room. I want to tell you guys, we're going to have some announcements tomorrow about we're going to do a bunch of stuff differently tomorrow. If we get our chance. Vic, where is my sipping and schmoozing?
Yeah, I know you're looking forward. In the meantime, I don't want to say anything about the guests tomorrow because we have people who like to take it to the last minute. So I don't want to put it there until I know it's been put there. So I'm gonna keep it a secret.
So the guests tomorrow are TBA.
That's right, man.
To be announced.
Yeah.
Wonderful folks. Sometimes it's hard. Remember, Victor Allen is the one who goes out into the community unarmed
That's right.
and gathers video.
My little
Also,
son.
tomorrow you bring in a respectable guest. Is that what's going on here?
No, we have the hookers. See, what happened was.
Well, can I do tomorrow's show?
Yeah, you can. I told them, y'all can't come on and distract. See, they try to come on, with the push-ups, and we got to do music stuff today. Can't have everybody looking over at them. So I said, no, y'all, you stay home.
That's wrong.
Today. So I had Paul. And we want y'all.
Oh, you're talking about push. I'm in the push downs myself. But
well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into our guest, and you know how we do it, Vic.
Yes, sir.
So let's greet our guest. We call this section "Sipping and Schmoozing."
Yes, sir. And we have buffered commercials here because we're in the hood, right? Neo-urban.
It's always something.
Is it buffering right now, man?
I think so. I see it spinning.
I see it. Look at the spin.
It's spinning.
That lets you know that your computers. See, look what it said. Error occurred. So this is the part I have fun. I always say this, you guys. I wait for Mario to push the button, and then when it doesn't work, or he gets pictures or displays of surprises of like things that will make him try to turn off the TV.
I can't sing this a cappella.
I know you can't do it, and I don't want you to do it.
I may sing it a cappella.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't you do this? Why don't you just reach over, shake his hand, and end it like that, man?
No, it's not as good.
He's gonna try to sing to you, man.
Can I jump in here, man? This takes me back. It's always Mario got to get this together.
I know. So you guys, see, that's why I'm gonna tell the story. How Paul used to stress me out. Shit, I was trying to get just a little studio. Barely had shit. He had played and everything. Here I am, little old ghetto studio, trying to get my little song, little piece of my heart.
Hang on, y'all. Y'all hang on. Y'all have to do that again, cause.